Hi viewers, I welcome you to this Programming World channel. So in this channel, now we discussing the programs or problems which can help you to improve your logical or problem solving skills. Uh, so in this regard, now we are going to discuss one problem that is about what, how we can identify the mystery elements of a list. Okay, so in the sense, so here you can find the example. We have two lists. Okay, so list one and list two. Okay, so the list one elements, only few elements you can find in list two. So the program, it has to identify what about the elements of list one which are missed in list two. So for an example, you can find like 7, 15, and 22. These elements are missed in this list too. Okay. So it is what very similar to the intersection operation what we have in set mathematics. And the people, those who are familiar in Python program, so they know that how we can do it with the help of what the set data structure that we know actually. You see, most of us, we are familiar on what the library functions are other, I mean, the API based approach to implement our program very simple manner that we know that actually. But the thing is what is the logic behind in solving such kind of problem? Okay, the people, those who know the logic are the algorithm which behind in what solving such problems, they are going to be what in a good position in future because they are what being a problem solvers. Okay, so in that perspective only, yeah, we discussing the problems and also providing the logic which may be what feasible one to implement, and through that how we can improve our programming and also the problem solving skills. That is the exact motto or objective of making this video. Okay, so right, so now I move to how we can solve this. Before that, I would like to tell you one thing that, okay, in if you look at the previous video, that I mean the problem two, so there, yeah, we have discussed about the solution, how we can identify a missed element of list one in list two. Okay, so there we discussed about what a direct or brute force technique, just by doing what the computing the sum of the list one and list two and take the difference to identify which element of the list one is missed in list two. So like that, yeah, the algorithm which is proposed. So the people, those who not seen, so please take a look the previous video. That is what the problem two. Then if you come to this video, so definitely you can able to understand this is what the advanced version of that one, in the sense more than one elements, how we can able to identify, okay, in our list two. So that is the exact objective of this video session or video tutorial. Okay, so now we go to what, how we can solve this or logic. So first of all, you see, we have to create list one. Okay, we have to create the list one with required values. So you can go with static values very beginning to uh, prepare the logic to what understand the logic. Okay, don't take what dynamic values and also what get confused. Okay, my recommendation or my suggestion is what, go with static values for your list. Then you have to check the logic whether it is what giving the expected results. Afterwards we can go with what dynamic values. So you may ask me, sir, wow, the people those who are new to the programming, they may ask me what is what dynamic values in array. So please visit this channel. Already I have discussed about dynamic values in array, static values in array. So if you refer those videos, so definitely this video, I mean this logic easily you can able to follow. Okay, right. So first of all, you have to create the list one with required number of elements using the array. Then create a flag array. Okay, we have to create a flag array for the list one. Okay, so we have the list one, um, 7 elements I think it is having. So the flag array also should have the same number of same size to, and also it should have what, zero. It means that false. Okay, so in the sense still we not started the searching process. So in the beginning, so we represent that the list one element status are what, zero. After comparison, we will change to what? 1. It depends on what? The availability of the element in list 2. Okay. Then what we do in the sense, you have to take, okay, create a list, okay, list 2 with the elements, with few elements, okay, with few elements of list 1. So here, please understand, list 1 elements also should be in your list 2, but not exactly all elements. Okay, if you take all elements in sense, so you may not able to, I mean, there is no mystery element. So that is the final answer, you may get it. But actually we working on what? The mystery elements in list 2. Okay, so due to that, what we do is, we have to take few elements as I shown in this example. You see, the list 2 is having the elements 23, 4, 10 in 5, and also it is what a random position. Okay, not exactly what you have in list 1. The random positions are taken, but the same elements what we have in list 1, you can have it in list 2. So that is what that is the prerequisite you have to follow to implement this logic and also understand the logic how it works. Okay, then we have to take what? Two loop variables. Okay, one is what? I, it is for visiting the list 1 elements, because you see we have to take I value. Okay, I value, for example, you see I take I value here. So I value which start from 0, so it is what? Visiting the elements in list 1. Okay, then it is going to what? I equal to 1, then like that it goes to what? Up to, it goes up to 7 elements. No, so up to what? I equal to 6. Okay, so that is what index positions. Okay, so the people, those who are not able to follow what is the index position sense, please visit the video about arrays in C. Already it is also available in our channel, so visit it. Definitely you can able to understand. Very simple explanation and also very simple program we have discussed for that. Okay, so here we take what? The loop index variable I. Okay, so that will be used to what? Process the elements in our list 1. As like that, we have to take what? Another loop variable, that is what? J equal to 0. It is used to what? Process your elements in where? It is used to process the elements in list 2. Okay, so j equal to 0, then j equal to 1, like that. It is what? Up to here in this condition, j equal to what? 3. Up to that it will be executing. Okay, so these things are important to frame our logic. That's why I'm telling. Afterwards, you can find that. So we have to take what? The elements in list 1. Okay, for an example, you see list 1 of I. Okay, that will be compared with what? List 2 of I. If those two elements are same, then what we do? No, we can change the value in the flag array from 0 to 1. For an example, you see I take 10 in this position for a moment to check that. Okay, to discuss about that. You see I have taken the first element 10 and also it is found in the first position. So list 1 of 0 and list 2 of 0. Okay, for example, you see that is, okay, I just mark it here. That is list 1 of I, list 2 of J. Okay, both are what? Same. If both are same, then what we can do? So flag of I. Please understand, flag of I only, because the flag which takes the index of what? List 1 only. Okay, so flag of I is equal to 1. So like that we have to modify. Okay, so wherever the elements are found, please understand, after taking the element 10, which is what? Compared, and also if it is found, then after making the value as 1, then what we have to do? We have to take the next element, that is what? 23. Okay, we have to take the next element that will be compared in the list 2. Okay, whether it is in the first or second, like that it will be traversed afterwards. If it is found, then the corresponding position will be what? Taken into 1 for flag array. So like that, you see, for each element in our list 1, will be compared with list 2 according to their availability. The flag array of their corresponding position will take value 1. Okay, so that is the exact thing is present in this. Afterwards, you see, you go to the fifth step. So we have to repeat the repeat the fourth. Okay, we have to repeat the step 4 and 5. Okay, until process all the items in list 1. As I told, until process all the items, in the sense the flag array that has to be updated. Okay, for all the elements what you have in list 1. If the element is found in the list 2, the flag array in the corresponding index position should go to what? 1. Else it will be remain 0. So that should be done for all the elements. That's why we are telling that we have to process the flag array for all the list 1 elements. Afterwards, yes, that is the 7th step. So we have to use a for loop and take the index variable I to traverse the values in the flag array. Okay, so wherever you got the value like 0, take that corresponding index position and use it on the list 1 to display the missed element. So that is a thing here. So please understand. So you have to traverse the flag array because it's having what Boolean value about the availability of the elements of the list 1 in list 2. Okay, so we do not look at about what the available elements in list 2. We are looking for what the missed elements. So the missed elements, how we can able to identify the flag array wherever it is having a value 0, that index position that is showing what the index positions of the elements which are in list 1, those are what missed in list 2. Okay, so in that way we have to take it. I mean that you see flag of I, if it is equal to 0, then okay, then display the element in list of I. Okay, that's the meaning. Okay, because if flag of I equal to 0 in the sense the element which is in this index position, it is not available in our list 2. So to display the corresponding element, we have to go with what? List 1. List 1 of I. So that will give you what the missed elements in list 2. Okay, so more than one missed elements of list 1 can be able to identify. Okay, the list 1 elements which are missed, okay, that can be able to identify with the help of this logic. Okay, I have made the program in C also for understanding purpose. So here you can see that the list 1 with 7 values and the corresponding flag array also is made with what? 7 zeros. So that means still the searching not yet started for these elements. So the computer, it has to settle like 0 for, false for all the elements. Afterwards, we declare the list 2 elements and fewer elements from the list 1 are taken, and also those are in random positions. Then we have taken what list index variables like I and j. I for what? Traversing. Okay, traversing the list 1 elements. Okay, then this j variable, it is for what? Traversing list 2 elements. Then we compare. Okay, compare to find, okay, to check same element or not. If it is found, then 1. A flag of I is equal to what? 1. Like that, we have to modify that. Then we have to jump on to the next element. You see, after processing this, okay, what we have to do? We have to go to what? The next element position, next element in your list 1. That will be again compared with what? All the elements of your list 2. So like that, that will be continued. Okay. Then as I told you, so the missed elements in list 2 are, so we have, as I said, 7 elements, right? So due to that, the parent loop should have what? 7. That much number of times it has to execute. Okay. So this is what actually nested for loop. Okay, we go with what? The nested for loop. Inside a loop, we have what? Another loop to execute. So in after one iteration, I mean in particular iteration of parent loop, what happened is the children, I mean the child for loop that has to execute all its iterations. Afterwards only the parent loop will be jump onto what its next iteration. Okay, like that it is happening. Okay, okay, right. So now I come to the result, I mean output segment. So here you can see that, yeah, I have taken a printf statement, then the for loop to process all the values what we have in our flag array. If 0 it is found, then the corresponding list one elements will be displayed by using the index variable I. Okay, so this is the thing you have to understand. Okay, so now I go to execute this. Now you can able to understand just by seeing the output of it. Yes, now you can see that the elements which are missing in what? List 2. Okay, so you can see that. Yeah, 4, 5, and 15. You see the elements are in middle, but actually our program that's satisfied to identify more than one missed elements in our list 2. Okay, so it is very similar to what the intersection operation. Okay, so what elements of your list 1 is missed in list 2. Okay, how it can be implemented through C. So you please understand, some interviews they may ask you about how the intersection operation can be implemented. So that time don't try to, you can first you can provide the answer like just through what the set data structure and also its intersection operation we can perform, like that we can see. But sometimes what happens, no, afterwards they definitely ask you about that. Okay, library, apart from library, without library how we can implement the logic of it. So that time definitely this approach may help you to face the interview and also provide your answer, and easily you can discuss about the approach what we have discussed in this. Okay, so this is a very simple way to identify the different elements which are missed from list 1 to list 2. So I think you people understand about the logic. And in this problem, yeah, we have discussed, we have used the different programming elements of C, like static array values. Okay, I mean values, static values with in array. Afterwards, you can see that we have used the flag concept. Okay, afterwards we have used like nested for loops. Okay, and also we have used what the control structures in both two states, like deriving the results and also what displaying the results. Okay, in both two states we have used the control structure. So like that we have used the different programming elements of our C to derive the solution for this problem. I hope you all understand about how it is working. uh, I request you, the people those who are new to this channel, please subscribe in this channel and stand with us, stay with us to have the videos which can help you to improve your programming and also the problem solving skills. And if you like this video, please click on the like button, also share with your friend circle who will be benefited. And I request you all to click on the bell icon to get the notifications for the new post. Thank you for watching this.